if you want to know how to make this 2-man survival car, let me know. Yeah, super high turn rate. To the point where it flips over, like so. That's not what I wanted to show off. Super high turn rate. Woo! Down it! Get around those tight corners. Alright guys, I'm going to show you today on how to make a Winnebago. I'm going to cut that out. Or not. Alright. So, let's get over here. So, this is the Winnebago build. We'll get this off the lift. So we have the saws in the front, which all need to be still worked on. This ain't 100% completed. There's a lot of small problems that need to be touched up on, but I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this. I'm going to have to switch over to creative after this, but I'm going to give you a nice look around of what you're going to get somewhat into. I know that creative doesn't have everything at the moment, like all the gas containers, the material gatherers, the grinders, the craft bots, and everything, and the chests and the tubes. So you're going to have to bear with me and just get an overall idea on how to make something like this. Our Lord and Savior craft bots, hello my child. What shall we craft today? Oh, craftbot, what? Give me thou some blocks. Alright. So, just give you all an idea how it looks like on both sides. Now, I have changed a little bit since I posted this on Instagram, the Steam main webpage. I changed the suspension and the piston engine to a controller engine. Now, pardon me, I have really bad allergies and I just woke up. I have a gas engine on these front tires. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's a way to manipulate the gas engine to make it into power steering. I don't even push forward on the keys to make the engine move. The controlled wheels push the engine and make it think it's moving. That helps you to steer too and everything. It's very weird. Haven't really tested it yet. Needed to figure out if it actually takes gas. Well, I know it runs on gas, but like, does it actually consume gas? And then how much it is compared to pushing forward. Now, there are some instances where I have to push forward on the keyboard for. Yeah, let's just go back here. Push forward on the keyboard to make it turn in a more tighter turn radius. So this is the elevator, engines, downstairs. Let's show the upstairs. So come in here. This is where the main quarters is at for the pilot. I have this little red box on the floor for a little more kind of UI look. If it was like already pre-built into a game, like think of like Skyrim, create a character, or like any like big RPG game. So I've been playing a while, doing a lot of hours. I don't play like most big content YouTubers or streamers. I have like a systematic routine. I'll go raid all the towers in the vicinity, come back. I don't really do mass farming. This was the whole point of having a big build. It's cockpit. I have a horn. Got some more lights in here. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights on here. There we go. Now, it's really laggy because of these roofs. And if you want to make some roofs that are not on an angled, definitely help out with the lag. Try to make something like this. Alright, this is the storage room area and the rest of the crew quarters. So, basically, this build's supposed to be worked with a crew of like mining vehicles and tree cutting vehicles in a sense, but you're supposed to for right now just build like a little thing right here. Oh, I had the first time. Well, it's the second time actually. You weld a tree to this, and then drive forward into it. Eventually, I'm gonna make it so it's totally automated. I want to make these come out a little bit, so it cuts the tree, makes the tree follow. Then I want, oh, that's this bar right here's right here. I forgot that. I'm actually pointing in real life. Sorry, still new to this. This bar's gonna push the trees forward. And also go, like grab them and pull them in eventually. Haven't really worked on it yet. And then that's just the main grinder. I might change it from sensor to button, but I kind of like the sensor so I don't have to constantly micromanage everything. Hopefully that was fast enough to go through the whole walkthrough of the vehicle. But it's basically, oh, I should turn the lights on really quick. Oh, and show you how much it moves. Oh, this is the elevator timing. Okay, so the elevator is on a looping run through, but we'll get through that when we're making it a little bit. Let's go in here. 1, 2 is forward, 3, 4 is reverse, 5 is the horn. I think 5 is the main lights. No, sorry, 6 is the main lights. No, that was the inner lights. 7 is the main lights. Alright, so let's show you how it moves. Alright, so on my mouse, I have 1 through 12 listed on the side. It's a MMO mouse. And I'm only going to press this and only touch the steering keys. Now, should I move the camera so you see it? I'll just say I'm pushing it with 2 fingers up. So I'm gonna do this so I'm not lying when I'm saying I'm not pushing forward on the engine. So that's slow, this is fast. Now steering is not so great. Now when I hit forward, the steering gets a little bit more better, you can see that. Okay. Now reverse. Oh, I have to show it no more. Oh. 4. Now it works a little better when reversing. Maybe I have to adjust the speeds for forward, but I haven't gotten there yet. But it reverses really well. There's still a lot of things that you have to do when you're doing something like this. So like constantly put on the left, mess around with some settings, and eventually you'll get it honed into where you want it. Alright, let's get to the actual build. Why did I'll tap there? Alright. Play. Creative. Now, I've already pre-built a chassis, but the thing you want to do is you want to make a... I'll show you once I get there. Alright. So, this is what you're going to get yourself into. Really simple. You build from there. You're going to make a frame like this, and go this, max out 4 times. And that should give you the length you need to make this. Alright, now I got that all the way. So that'll be your main frame right here. And when you want to get to the rear of the vehicle, to put the controller part, you want to go 2 in the center of the main frame, so you can put the wheels at a stationary point. Now, these springs on this tire is actually very crucial later in the stage when you put a lot of weight on the Winnebago build, because you didn't see it, but this right here will push down so far that you'll see the actual bearing. It's very weird, but this rail will be down right where that crosshair is, all the way down there. Not up here, down there. So for now, keep it off, but once you get more weight on it, you'll understand when you're building. You're gonna max that thing. You're just gonna max it. Alright, so now to make this, you're gonna do a 3, a connector, which should be that. That goes into the wheel. So you want to build from here out, then connect from here, and then you're gonna have to weld this whole frame part to the frame, because it's not going to be connected correctly when you connect all these together. So 3, oh, connector, another 3, connector going up into the block system that ties into the rest of the thing, a 3, connector, and so you're going to build, I'm not going to explain, but you can understand. Better yet, I'll just build it if I can. So, I think it was, so you go like this way you don't forget. There it is. 3. There's 3. It's super simple. You can't possibly get lost. And then so everything's going to be within there. So this is actually going to be 10 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in between all this, is the main frame. And then you're going to have this come up by few, so you can make the center bracing right here for the suspension. And let's get some bearings. bearings to prove that it's in the center. And then side A. Ooh, can I roll it to the ground? Interesting. Anyways, I don't know how I came up. But you get the point. So I'm not gonna do it fully, but in between each of these, you need a bearing in order for it to work. And you're probably get to, I think it was 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. You're gonna need 5 of those, and then wheels into bearing. That's why I said you have to build this last. Well, that'll get you an idea on how to do it. So you get your big wheels, never any small wheels, just big wheels. Put 2 in there, build that bar across, and then you're done. So I'm going to sit here and have you look at it for a little bit, get an idea on how to do it. So we have 2, so you're going to make a 4, branch out. From there, you're going to go 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across on each side. Now get you your up axis, and then you're going to put your you're going to start by doing 1 spring here, a block, a tire, no, a bearing, a tire, a bearing, and then another block. You can't put, you want to do this all on the left. You can't have a block in the bearing right there because it's not going to work. Alright, now I'm going to show you how to wire it up. Basic normal wiring for an engine. You put the engine to the tires and we go drive forward, and the turning for the car on top. Come over here, you're going to organize all your buttons and controls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want to separate it so you know which ones are what. These ones are going to be the driving forward. These ones are going to be the reverse. Now, we're going to take, this is the one, right? Yep. We're going to take number 1. Then we're going to go to all the outer wheels. Like this. You're going to weave it back and forth. Now, you can only do about 10 for each one. We're at the do a little more. Alright, so 2 more. So that's it. You can only do 10 per controller. Now for the next one, you're going to keep on repeating the process. Now, if it's going too fast, you can remove some of these, so it doesn't, you saw when I was driving it, it pushes it too fast where it can't turn correctly. So I like to just keep it right there. So you have a slow speed and a fast speed. Now, I probably would recommend doing it backwards from what I did, if you want to go through that, because you can have a crawl speed for the first one, and that'll help with the wood cutting. I don't know exactly. You can mess around with these settings. You can always make it to how you want. But for now, it's going to be really, really fast because there's no weight on it. And do the same thing for the reverse. You're going to weave it to the point where you have I would say just do like, I would start with like 4 and then go to the second one and then do like all of them. Alright, walk over. So, it doesn't really matter what order they go into, but make sure you weave them back and forth. Alright. So, always one thing to make sure, keep this from having anything on there. And you want to have the forward on this side and the reverse on this side, because they're going to counter work each other. If you put the forward on this side and reverse on this side, it's not going to work too well. Let's see. Let's go into the settings so you know how to do this. This is pretty self-explanatory. You're on the, well, actually first let's do this. You're gonna make sure all these are going the right way. So you're gonna reverse all these on this side. So the blue all turning the right way. So this is the forwards. So you're just gonna go like this on all of these. I know it's a very lengthy process, but once you get it down, it's well worth it. Now you can, like I said, you can make it any way you want it. You can have more forward gears, more reverse gears. You can have crawl speeds. You can do basically anything, but you have to do it within 10 slots for each controller. Make sure you never do the first row. Each of these controller speeds, you're going to want to have all these maxed out, by the way, in survival. You want to have them at least probably here with a big build, and maybe here with no weight on for the time being. Alright, and then hit loop. Oh, you can't see it. That's okay. You're going to hit loop right here. Make sure it's yellow. Now there's different modes. There's black, that's off. Gold is always on. Okay. Now it's done. Now repeat the process for the next few. This is the crawl gear. I'll just hit 2 first this time instead of number 1. And also, if you mess up, you can always just rewire all these. Not a big deal. You're gonna, there's a lot of labor of love into these types of projects. Trying to, for the reverse, you want to go red. so the other way. So when you're making these big projects, you're gonna just like it's a process. Don't get frustrated. Be ready to like not micromanage problems and having to rebuild whole areas. Now, I know I was going to get myself into, so I usually make big builds like these, so I don't usually get frustrated anymore, but I used to get frustrated. Like, they go farming, get more blocks, and blah 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 blah. I have to go get this. Then I kind of just made it like my type of playstyle. Like, I won't just like mass production, I just like forcing myself to do certain things at a little slower speed, so I can suck more time out of games. Alright, let's put all these at 3. Make sure I put that one 3. Actually, I'm gonna keep this one probably at this one. For the crawl gear, keep that one at 3. First. No one said this was easy. Oh man, this is torture. Well, this is probably the most annoying part of the whole build. It's very important to have the frame correctly. Alright. Make sure these are all looped. That's that one. That's that one. Alright. And done with the steering for now. Alright, let's get a little more view. Now, this is a normal basic steering. This is basically what you're going to want. You're going to want 5 blocks with a bearing right. Yeah. We got this. You're going to want 5 blocks to cross with the bearing right in between here. For a normal basic steering. Literally super easy. You're gonna space this out 7, 8 apart. Alright, now let's drive. Oh, that's not bad. What's number 2 do? Yeah, that's a little more speed. So, like I said, you can add more forward to go a little more faster. Also, I think check something real quick. Yeah, there's not many forward gears, so you can always just add a few more, vice versa. Let's see here. I don't think the engine really matters on this part. So I'm not really pushing forward anyways. The engine's just there to help it steer correctly in the later phases of building. Now you can push forward get a little more turning radius, but you only go as fast as the controller. Now let's see what the reverse speed looks like. About the same. But the difference between controller and piston is pistons move a little more faster when there's no weight, and controllers take the load off the actual build. Think of piston engines as gas engines and controller engines as electrical engines. Now, I can't really test to see if this is using gas right now. But this will basically push you in the right direction of making a big build. Now I'm going to do a little bit more to show you how to get a little more of the frame to look more like mine. But I want you to experiment and make what you think is right on your build for the or something like that. I want you to make it how you want it. So the next thing you want to know is right about here is going to be the what's it called? The material boxes to collect wood and like stone. So let's get rid of these. Now what I used was only the metal block 1 and wood block 1 to fill this whole build. So this is basically what my build was, like the height and everything. I just did this across. It should be the same thing. I don't know why it's so different. It's the same height and everything. Did that. Did that. Did I tie it into a wood block? Maybe I didn't have that so wide. Maybe I had like maybe I had a 6. I must have tied it into a wood block. That's what it was. So, oh, okay, I'll just show you how to do this really quick. Sorry, a little bit fresh. Let's see here. So, one's there, one's there. Repeat the process. Block, block, bearing, tire, tire, bearing on it. And that's the correct way of making a suspension. Same thing as the wheels, inside out, and then reinforcement on the outside. Weld this all together to the frame, and you're golden. Now I think, yep, that's what it is. That's what I did. So make sure that corner block is wood. Hopefully that's not too far into the video I'm going to be making. So this ain't gonna be here, of course, but I actually make this go down a little bit, like step down for a while, because of storage and all those things. Also, you can make the frame wider and stuff. You can put like boxes in the center and stuff. But it's a small process. You just build a little bit at a time. Get an idea. You can put a gas canister right in here. This is where the crap pot goes. Build the wall up a little bit. No, you want to build out a little bit more like this. Probably like another block out, and then go up 3 blocks so you have somewhere to press them against. Build a super tall tower right here, and these corners right here. Nope, didn't do the right one. Right where the triangle meets up, right there. Of course, there's something right there. Now get you to the second story. You're gonna want to drop down like right about here. Somehow, do like a little down section. You'll understand. You want to be a little bit higher so you can actually build and have much more stuff. I really don't want to build this whole thing again, but if I have to make a here's it. Alright, that's your second story. I think it was 7. I had to actually go check, but build it so where you can walk underneath here. It's basically like I said. So we're gonna walk. Yep, 7. That's right. So 7's the magic number. I'll try to make the elevator here in a second. So basically gets your wow, that's alright. There we go. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of times where we mess up. So don't be afraid to rebuild everything. So yeah, that's basically starting to look like my build right now. I didn't build like this, but this will get you an idea on how I made it and where everything should be directly be at. Yeah, let's say like probably like here. 3 apart. Let's see. Nope, not 3. It's only 4 away. 4 away. Few up. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's not hard. Just gotta have a little patience, a little know-how, how to make everything work correctly. Now, I would do it like right about. You don't really need that. I didn't really need this much distance apart. To be honest, I could probably just do it like right about here-ish. So you have more room inside. Not there. I need to bring the distance. Nope, not right there. Maybe like right there. So that's gonna be the correct area to put it. So you have all this extra space. To build. Ooh, I missed it there. Oops. Uh-oh. Here's another trick for you. Mess up like that. It's not like it's turning or nothing. I do need an extra block. So I was right. So you get onto that block. Oh, yeah, look at it. And then just relight it. Manage in. Make sure it rotates forward. So what do you think, guys? Starting to look like the build I have. So that should help with the turning. Oh. Uh-oh. Did I have it right the first time? So that way it's not touching anything. Now, what on my build, I had the gas canister right about here, in this vicinity. Oh, wait, right about here. One there, and I had one right here. What was the dimensions of the gas canister? 4 by 3 by 3. So, what's that? Yeah, that was, I think it was this tall. Alright, those are the gas canisters. I could be wrong, they could be in one more, but like I said, a lot moving around, a lot of destroying, a lot of remaking. Gotta constantly move things. I think it would be one more over, because it's only a 4 walkway, and I think it has 6. So I think they were in one more. Actually, they could have been in 2 more. So it could have been right here. Oh. Well, you'll understand. So, yep, that's what I did. So it was right here instead. So you have a 6 walkway instead of a 4 walkway. So okay, and then you have the walkway right there. Doesn't matter. That's starting to look like my build. So there's your 6 walkway that leads into each other. So we get it almost touches it. So see the difference. Let's just delete this for now. Don't worry about the tires. they're just not having a good day. Okay. Here's the walkway. And then we come out this. There's our gas canister. And we just go this way. Let's say there's a thing here, a wall, and it's just a nice little step down. You do whatever needs to be done. So the the first time. Too wide. Ooh, you can go all the way across. So right here is going to be the graphite. Alright, crapbot's gonna go, not crapbot, grinding bot, the grinders. Actually, it's not even the bot, it's just the grinders. We're gonna mark that with orange, because they're orange. They're gonna go right here, not in line with the pillar, but just offset. And I think they are 10 by 11 by 7. So 10, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 high. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that one outside about having an automatic elevator. Gotta respect it. Oh, about the elevator. I forgot about that. Yeah, it's a basic elevator. You're gonna want to steal these from the warehouses if you don't know how to. I have a video on how to. You want to go into my older videos on my channel and look for the video. It's just like, it's only one more video older than this one I'm going to be making. Look at that, it's starting to look like my build a lot more. Now, of course, the crap pot's going to be back here. But you can get the idea. So, regardless, you're going to have a wall about here. Let's just say it's 4 high. Or you're just going to want to make it how you want it. There's going to be a storage container here. It's going to never go below the chassis for anything. I think it's about 6 wide. So I got 6 wide. And then we're going to make that different color for now. So we'll just say that's the storage. And it doesn't go out any farther than that. I'm going to make it wood. So it doesn't get messed up with the frame. I don't know if it's the frame. My brain just went like blank there for a second. Okay, now there's gonna be a little thing right here. I think there was like a little space. If I remember right in my build, I put one right about here. It kind of just separate a little bit, but the grinder should be able to suck from both of these. If it's not 2, then it's just 1. Just throw it over. If there's no space, just throw it all the way against the other one. I think there was a space because I didn't want it right against each other. I'm going to say just do 1. So you get the same. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just check the sizings of those real quick. 6 by 6 by 8. Easy peasy. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe it was one more in there. Interesting. Maybe there was a little more of a wall in there. Maybe they stuck out a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I built something wrong. But you just have to, like I said, build, destroy, rebuild different parts of the build so you get it where it needs to be. That's low. maybe I made it a little bit more wider than the last time, but you can, so this is supposed to be actually right about, I think I had a block spacing, or just had it right up against it. Okay, so I did have a 2 block spacing in there, so make sure there's a 2 block spacing in there. And so the block extra, so put it right about, so this, tire should be, what this right here should be right here. So, that's how my build is, that's how wide it is. And it looks great. It looks exactly like, my build. So if you want to just have it a little bit more longer, that's fine. Just, because you want room to put, like, I don't know, even a little bedroom in here instead of having, like, all the beds, like, loafed in here. So this is a main block. So what I did here was, I did this. So you know what I did. So this came up too high. So, and then I went like this. I think that's what I did. And then I went. Because there's not really much room, you just have to play with the room. And that should be. That's all it looks like. That'll be the fender area. Oops. Okay. I did it. Hey. Oh, that's right. Should be. Starting to. I don't know what to go in the back. I don't know. Just play around with it, and then basically all you have to do. So just build within that, and then you're done. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, back to what I was doing originally. Yeah, I had to do a few things. Um, I was just thinking as I was doing something. I didn't really explain this well. If you get one of these from the warehouses, you basically get the idea of where everything goes. Put a block right below where the piston should be. So, I'll put blocks like this all the way across. One, two in, one block. Same thing on this side. One out. One block, two blocks in. Pistons go right there, on top of the block that's underneath. Oh, love that. Now for this controller, you want 07007. Well, you can kind of see it. And put it to any speed you would like to have it. You can play it however how you want it, but that'll give you a basic elevator that moves constantly back and forth. You don't need this button right here. The only reason I put that there is just to have it run. It's supposed to be right here. Because every time you put this on that lift, it resets it. Yeah, so it's starting to look a lot more like my build right now. Now for this, you're gonna have actually one more block higher than these right here. Then you're gonna go into the block section. And you're gonna go, not blocks, you're gonna go, also, you're gonna want to grab from, I think you can make these actually, the fridges, yeah, you can make these. If we can find them. Yeah. Are they not in creative? Come on. I could have sworn I saw fridges. No way. I would have never thought a fridge was not in the base installment of the game before Survival came out. I could have sworn I saw them. I really did. Maybe they changed some type of aspect of the coding for them. Alright, anyways, I guess I have to fake it now. For the fridge, I think there are like 3 or 4 there, right next to each other. 2 spacing, and there are 8. So, you'll have 4 fridges on each side. So, being that side, everything that's done on this side. And then, from there, they should be, let's paint those. They're usually blue, so I'm going to paint them blue. And I'm going to change them slightly different colors so you know where they're divided. I can't remember if they're 3 wide or 4 wide. So I'll just say they're 4 wide. No, I think they're 3. Set this first again. I think they're 3 wide, but I'll just say they're 4. Alright, so I think they're tall though. they stick out, I think. Alright, so okay, this is they stuck out like this. They're only too wide, so that's why I use them. And then on this side, to hide the fridges, which I'm gonna. Okay, they were 3 wide, so I'm just gonna remove 2 of them. I remembered. Da 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 da. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Alright, so try this again. Those are fridges. Good night. Alright, so that's going to be another side. And then on this side, I know they're in here, where are they? Come on, where are you? There they are. These go right against this. There wasn't a 1 block higher. Just do this. To be honest, it's like this. 1 below, because right here, you understand. So 1 block lower than the upper part, upstairs. This gets wood like so. Make it look nice and framed out, like so. There's the fridges. They're on the same side. You come up top, and this is supposed to be where the main area is supposed to be. So let's do this. The same length as that. Yep. But these stick out, I think, 1 more block more. Or 2. And that'll get you where the bathroom and main living quarters is at. And then I only have... I think I just tied this in. Because there was a bar thing right there. So this made it look like it was tied in. So now these come over like so, but I think I had more than that. I don't got a picture of Winnebago right now. Hang on a second. Minimize that. Hang on a second. I need to get a picture. So there was only two. Interesting. Were they just wide enough to hide it? They were just wide enough just to hide the fridges. Interesting. Oh yeah, they were. So that's what it was like originally. Wow, it's starting to actually look like my build. I wonder why. Yeah, so this right here needs to be put right against. There's a. I think there's one space blocking. Let me check that again. Okay, so there is a one space blocking in between there. And right here is supposed to be this thing right here. Now you can do whatever. The longer the build is, the worse the turning radius is going to be. So if you want to do that here, put a bed in there, you can. But good luck. That's what I'm going to say. It's not as easy as it's going to look. Let's keep this picture open, shall we? Alright, that seems about right. So, yeah. Just, keep on, being the process. Doing whatever you want to it. Add certain things. And eventually, you're gonna get my build. If that's what you want. But I'm not going to fully do it. You should make it to how you want it. Now if you want to make it into, like I saw a comment, into the spaceball ship and put like wings back here, have a full on Winnebago spaceballs, go on ahead. Which I thought was the most hilarious thing. When I saw that comment, I'm like, Winnebago on spaceballs. I was like, I haven't seen the movie in so long. I looked it up, I'm like, oh goodness gracious. Yep, so that's about, what it is. So you have bathroom, bedroom right there. Crap pot and cook pot. Just play around and go from there. Let's see. Yep, that's about it. Can't possibly get lost now if you're gonna make something like this. They not have a bed in here? Man, they took out all the parts. Do they have a bathtub? Oh, they didn't even have a bathtub, they had a toilet. They not have a toilet in here? I could have sworn I saw a toilet. Toilet, bathtub, sink. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, don't do that in the build. I remember there was a milk corn in that. I think there was. I think it did something like that. Just yeah, that's what it did. To break it up a little bit. And I actually have parts of like these up there. I don't know if they're gonna. Yeah, I didn't have enough room. Here we go. That's what I'll do. Nice, comfy, bed, right? There you go. There's your bed. Yeah, fake it till you make it, right? So, oh boy. Now I had, more length in the, rear end. Maybe this build should have been, you know what, now I think about it, maybe it's just the, height playing with me. Because I think this build goes like this a little bit. I don't know. Seems about right though. So now I have something with there's something like right here. It ties this all into like a little walkway. Oh, it was like a metal grate thing that looks like. Hang on, where is it? Please be in here. Ah, here it is. I had these, and these tied in it really, really nice. And then I had one like so. And then I just tied it in somehow, like that. I believe there's like a certain spacing right here where this could be 2 more blocks this way, so it's not so far out. And then you build a rail all the way around, like so. So technically this is supposed to be like right about here, and then this ends right about here. Then you have a nice ramp that goes around. Then you just build a fence around all this, make it decorative and nice. Bedding. Then you have all your car seats, tie it all together, which I'll do right now. Get all these. Make jersey. Now you can put the engine underneath the build and hide it like right where the crew room was, which is down here. I just add a whole bunch of engines down underneath here because there was plenty of room, because you can actually, I think, raise this one more so it's not down 2 levels. And then have everything right in here, so you can have it like locks. So you can hit it like. This would make more sense because you actually go into it and it's not so far down. Then you open up the floor. So and you want to build up the frame a little bit. Okay. Now you put locks, interactive. This is what I did. So you have enough room for 2 engines. So what I did was I did something like this. Alright, let's just do it like this. Just don't worry about it. And then you can actually put you can either enclose that or put glass and make it look like an actual engine. Or you can do anything. Do like you put right here. You make another space and put a storage chest, which I did on mine. So I had a storage chest for all the crew, so they could put all their items in. Besides all this, so you'll have a storage box right there. Then you can walk over, have all the beds right here. That work on pivots. Where's that glass case? That would actually be great. So the beds are gonna be like there, one there, and one there. And then there's gonna be so you're gonna have so that. See if this works. Alright, so that one works. And then you just do that so you have the beds and they work on a switch. Hide all those. Make sure they have a... That way you get to like everything in here and rework it if you need to. That's what I did. Alright, let's engine. Oh, we have the engine. Okay. Now we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go up top, and that should be. That should basically get you the build. So hopefully you find this not informational, but a nice push in the right direction. Now, this ain't just an easy build you just build over the weekend. This is something you have to gather for a very long time to make. And I think, if I really look at this build, it's about the right size as mine. A few things are off, maybe the front fender area where the turning tires are at. Need to move back about 2 blocks. Or they're just about right. But I would just say maybe give it another 2 more blocks over here. So that's -2. 1, 2. And then everything comes this way. Because you should, before you do anything, well, that should be about right. So, I'm going to give you a distance between these 2 fenders here in a second. Let's just look for certain blocks really quick. Okay. I would say do a, so that needs to be done like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Let's say 18 maybe. So 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So make sure this is touched here. And then everything is repeated back here. because in the front of this is supposed to be where the shredder is. So remember, the longer you make it, the bigger the turn radius. The smaller you make it, the smaller the turn radius. But you don't want to make it too small because you can't fit anything, and these the rear, what is it called? Rear wheel drive is going to push too much pressure onto the front tires, where it's going to force it to do the same turn radius as a longer length car like this one. So there's a lot of things you have to keep in mind when building. But this is it. Don't have all the blocks to do it, nor do I want to spend the time to make a full build on something like this. It's going to take another 2 or 3 hours to make correctly. But that will give you a basic idea on how to make it. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry that's been a long, rambly video, but never really done anything like this, so thanks if you watched the whole thing.